In 1832, construction began in Baltimore, Maryland on what was to become the Western Maryland Railway. Backed by Baltimore businessmen who wanted to bring the agricultural products of the fertile Cumberland Valley to their city, the railroad found its early fortune by serving the developing coal industry in West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Western Maryland. In 1912, the company completed its 86-mile Connellsville extension, connecting Cumberland, Maryland with its namesake city in Pennsylvania. The Connellsville Subdivision provided the Western Maryland with an outlet for westbound merchandise traffic, with connections to New York Central affiliate Pittsburgh and Lake Erie, and the Wabash Railroad's Pittsburgh and West Virginia. Eastbound traffic for Baltimore used the Western Maryland, and New York and New England traffic was handled by the Western Maryland, Reading, and Central New Jersey railroads via Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Thus, the CNJ, RDG, WM, P&LE, P&WV, W&LE, and WAB came to be known as the alphabet route. Excellent planning and coordination by these companies for traffic to and from the Midwest provided the Pennsylvania and Baltimore and Ohio railroads with stiff competition. The Connellsville subdivision has been called by some one of the most useless stretches of railroad ever built because it duplicated the B&O's route over Sandpatch. But the real purpose of any railroad is to make money, and the Connellsville extension served that role for its builder quite well. In 1968, the Penn Central merger began eroding the Western Maryland's connections, and it was forced into merger with the Chessie System in 1975. The Connellsville extension between Keystone, Pennsylvania and Cumberland, Maryland was also the favorite stretch of the Western Maryland for Baltimore photographer James P. Gallagher. Known nationwide for his photographic coverage of Maryland's railroads, Jim's work filming the Western Maryland in 1974 and 1975 is featured in Vignettes of the Western Maryland, Volume 2, beginning with a brief look at the Thomas Subdivision, which headed southwest from Cumberland to serve the West Virginia coal fields. After our look at the line to Elkins, we'll move to Salisbury Viaduct just west of Myersdale, Pennsylvania. The Western Maryland was the last railroad to build west from Cumberland and was forced to take a more difficult route than the B&O. The top of the climb over the Alleghenies was at Deal, Pennsylvania, between Frostburg and Keystone. This westbound grade exceeded 1.7%, with most trains requiring helpers. On the Thomas Sub at Poland, West Virginia, a westbound coal train for the power plant at Stony River is being assembled and the helpers added. The westbound coal train skirts the Potomac River at Kitzmiller.